good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Is that you singing or is that another choir? That sounds like Jasper Main Street singing America, our second national anthem. Because she's going to be singing the national anthem. Now, I don't know, Emma, is this your first time to sing the national anthem in a crowd like this? You haven't done it for this big of a crowd. All right. Well, it's nothing. There's nothing to it. The song itself will carry the day. Trust me, it'll carry the day. And these people promise that they're going to sing every single word with you because they know it as well as you do. And if they don't, then they're going to learn it from you and me. I'll help you sing it too at some point. Yep. So I would say it would be okay for her to go ahead and sing the national anthem, and you all can make sure those babies that are in your arms, they get to hear it from you for maybe the very first time. But just feel free to sing the national anthem with Emma Long. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Beautiful job, and I heard you singing too. Awesome. This is interesting, to say the least. And I know that we've got David Solomon's Calliope on somebody's fire engine right now.
And the DAV Honor Guard is the color guard. And the
DAV Honor Guard is the color guard, and you're going to see them in the parade, and then you will see them at the park at 11 o'clock. Well, as they make their way down the street, I'm going to give you a little piece of trivia. Do you know who the original Five Guys were? Any clue of who the original Five Guys were? They were not selling hamburgers and French fries. Nope, the original Five Guys would have been John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, Robert Livingston, and Roger Sherman. That's right, they were instructed to draft the document that we know as the Declaration of Independence. The original Five Guys. Don't forget that. All right. The Grand Master of Ceremonies, the one that we are celebrating this year, definitely answered the call to serve in more than one way. So riding in a Georgia State Patrol car is none other than your very own Jake Fields. That's right. Give back in action. And we have the president of the Lions Club, your very own Dr. Austin. That's the way some of you know him. He's your favorite heart doctor, and he is all heart. We've already thanked the city of Jasper, but in particular, we thank John Weaver. He was afraid I didn't remember his name after all these years. But again, he's allowed us to block off the streets for Main Street Parade. David Solomon has provided his calliope to play, and this is the Carnes Mill Whistle Company. The American Legion, thank you for your service. I think I recognize one of our founding fathers up there, George Washington. God bless America, American Legion. The American Legion is responsible for the flag etiquette that we know today. Betsy Ross the flag, she says. I have to admit to you, you know a lot of our flags are made in China. We're going to rectify that one day, aren't we? But we thank the veterans for making sure that we've got flags to wave. Meals on Wheels. The Pickens Senior Center is an awesome place to be. Pickens Senior Citizen, the Jasper Lions have a special relationship with these folks. Thank you for your service. Thank you, you moms and dads. Senior citizens are special people. You're seniors too, but you're riding. Have we got the American Legion here? Is that what we've got? They're riding to make sure we're free. The First Christian Church. They sponsor Upward Cheer. Looks like they're sponsoring Upward Basketball. They have one more incredible puppet show. They have a puppet ministry. As they're coming down the street, I'll read to you a little quote from Benjamin Franklin. He said, "They that can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety." Well, I think you can turn around and see the various people who have served, and because they were willing to give up, we are able to stand here free. Thank you, Jasper Christian Church. Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord. Awesome puppet ministry. Do I have National Pawn and Title coming down the street?
If anybody wants to run ahead and tell me who's coming next, I'll be happy to have that help. I got nothing.
National Title and Pawn. They usually give us a wonderful float too, and we certainly do appreciate their participation in another year's parade. Remember what John Adams said? He said, "I believe long after 1776, we'll be celebrating the 4th of July with fireworks and a parade." The signing of the Declaration of Independence. The most important document to the free world. The Declaration of Independence. I just read you a little bit of that a while ago. Well, also answering the call to serve, our very own Rick Jaspers from right here in Pickens County. Rick Jaspers. Our state representative. Again, he's not Rick. That's because I knew Rick wouldn't wear that hat. But I didn't know that Rick is an example of among the people, by the people, and for the people. Jasper Fire. It's because of these people that are willing to give up their nighttime that you can stay safe day or night. And the Tate Fire Department. Tate Fire Department's known for their volunteerism and their service service to the community. Coming on down with Tate Fire Department in Bethany, Salem District. Pickens County. The Pickens County Station 2. Hey, how does this fine group of people look from way up there, guys? Awesome. This is quite a happy birthday celebration for America, huh? All right, we've got Ignite ETC. Well, many of you know what's going on in the community because of ETC. I don't have ET service, but I understand it's faster than my service. So maybe if you can make your way out my road, that would be awesome. But thank you for being in our parade. All right, we've got the Democratic Party showing up. Again, this nation is built of the people, by the people, for the people. Thank you, Democratic Party, for showing up, for being in our parade. John Adams would be proud of you. All right, as the Democratic Party keeps driving through, Thomas Jefferson said the strongest reason for the people to retain the right to keep and bear arms is, as a last resort, to protect themselves against tyranny and government. That was Thomas Jefferson in 1776. I'm just reading you some statements to remind you how far we go back and how relevant some of these statements still are today. Okay, now this is some more fun. These people serve up entertainment, and the proceeds go towards good causes. The Devil's Shadow Haunted Hayride, Friday and Saturday nights in October. The gates open at 7:30. You can find them on Facebook. And you might sneak up on them in the middle of the night in October and get your pants scared off. The Devil's Shadow. Now they support the armed forces. They like to support their veterans. Yeah, a little scary, but that's okay. They're very safe. They're very good-hearted people. Their proceeds go back to help the military, and it looks like they support the Second Amendment. I think that's what Thomas Jefferson was talking about. All right. We're coming on down the street. We've got Gentiva, and speaking of American classics, we've got Little Elvis. One of the youngest Elvis impersonators, Cole Posey. And he is riding in a Gentiva home health car. So we appreciate Gentiva, and we appreciate Little E. All right. A hunka burning love there. And I'm sure he'll be burning up in that jacket in just a little bit. Okay, we've got elect Catherine White for the Board of Education. Did you hear that? Again, another person answering the call to serve. And in America, you're free to do that. You're free to do that. So serving on the Board of Education is a big deal. It takes a lot of time and energy. So we appreciate her being willing to offer herself as a potential Board of Education member, correct? I think we got an election coming up. If you don't vote, you can't gripe. If you don't vote, you don't gripe.
Runoff starts tomorrow.
Runoff starts tomorrow. Okay, I love this car, Catherine Wright. I don't know who you talked into letting drive this, but this is awesome. Awesome car. Okay. Another American classic. Is this a 57 Chevy? Woohoo! All right, Stearns Bank, we can count on you to serve the community. We can always count on Stearns Bank to answer the call to serve. Thank you so much. Right here on the corner of Main Street, also at Ingalls. I don't know where else I can find you, but I know I can do it online too, right? Awesome. Thank you so much. Big-hearted volunteers. You see them in the community quite a bit. You also see North Georgia Martial Arts. The ATA, you're going to get to see these folks do some awesome stunts later on today down at Lee Newton Park. These folks are led up by Stacy Kinzer. She also has yoga at the ATA. So also don't think that you just got to be able to do kicks. You can also relax with yoga. But look at these kids. They're preparing their bodies and their minds to answer the call to serve. Okay, we got another bank that has roots right here in Pickens County. They've got roots, others have branches. So it says, home of the free because of the brave. Let freedom ring, Community Bank of Pickens County. One of the few community banks that still exist, you know. So we're proud of that. Home of the free because of the brave. Somebody answered the call to serve. Community Bank serves every day. Another set of big-hearted volunteers. Look at these babies. That's your future rolling right along. That's your future right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to those children's hands. If they're going to go get candy, make sure you are close by. The policeman would appreciate it if you keep them away from the lines. Okay, we've got Golden Era restorations, antique and classic boats. Check out this boat. Oh my goodness, I'm salivating. I bet George Washington would have liked to have had a boat like that to cross the Delaware. What do you think? Something similar. That might be the boat he crossed the Delaware in. I don't know. I've got a sneaky feeling it's a little warmer in that boat today than what it was when George Washington crossed the Delaware. I'm hoping you're enjoying it today. Throw plenty of candy in that direction. My doctor said I don't need the sugar. I'm too sweet as it is. Okay, for those called to serve, Pickens County GOP thanks you all. All right, because in America you can be in any party you choose. You can create your own party like we did today. Thank you so much, GOP, for being in there. All right. We've got the Mountain Man Beard products. The Mountain Man Beard products. Okay, and as you can see, we've got a model to show off. You got it. This is the Mountain Man. Local celebrity. Awesome. If you can grow a beard like that, you can make moves like that any day of the week. We got Kyle Waters. He could probably get up here and do a good job with the parade because he can definitely talk fast. Kyle Waters, the auction company. He will help you liquidate your grandma's barn. All right, we've got a volunteer fire department here. Hey, how you doing? You'll have to tell me who you are. Awesome. Wave those flags. We got Casey's Mobile Detailing. And what else? I think there's more to it than just detailing. Do you come to me to detail my car? Awesome. So we got Casey's pressure washing and detailing. So if you don't have time to give up to wash your car, they'll come wash it for you. Oh, that's not a Hummer. What is this? Okay, as we got rolling right along, looks like we've got a variety of military equipment.
I can't see that much.
All right, did you know that the flag that you see on that piece of equipment became known as Old Glory in the 1800s? And it was because of a fella named William Driver, a sea captain that kept that flag. Uh-oh, there's Mr. Horace driving a Ford that he's very proud of. Did you paint it green because of Pickens County Dragons? All right, as we're coming on down here with A&T Towing, we hope you don't have to be towed, but if you did, you know who to call. It's not free, but it's worth it. It's worth every penny of it. A&T Towing. Heavy rescue, but it looks like they can rescue your little car too. That's right, that flag that you see flying right there was called Old Glory in the 1800s. It was also known as the Stars and Stripes or the Stars and Bars. Started out widespread lawn care. I don't think there's any job they won't try to handle. Widespread lawn care. Free estimates, commercial and residential. Flying Old Glory. Awesome. David, we said hi. Now that's not going to get you an extra vote, but we did say hi. Kathy Carlson was happy to see you in the parade. I'm happy to see these folks in the parade. Is this my saddle club? Is this Fancy Mount? Awesome. Well, you know, sometimes we don't think about it, but those horses have served in just about every one of our wars up until recent years. Horses serve. They still serve policemen in streets and cities even right now. Horses serve. So the Fancy Mount Farm Extreme Obstacle is teaching these folks how to ride and how to be strong leaders and to be strong riders. All right. Glad to see you're here. Thanks for being here. Love it. Now we got Angels on Horseback coming up. Now this is a different type of horse. Hey, what does this mean? Does this mean I'm getting close to the end of the parade if I see horses? It's okay though, because Angels on Horseback is therapeutic riding, do awesome work, great big hearts. They could use volunteers. They love volunteers, but they do awesome work with those people that might have disabilities. All right, it says, win me. I like this. A 1987 Chevrolet step-side four-wheel drive. H&H. It says win me. Do I get to like buy a raffle ticket for this? When do I get to buy the raffle ticket? Whenever. Can I see you down at the park? She thinks so. So be looking for that truck. I bet somebody will be located near that truck. The Cowboy Church, you're going to get to see the Cowboy Church in Jerusalem down at the park, the Double D Ranch. They are awesome volunteers. They've got a school now. Waving Old Glory. The truck will be at the Progress. We're going to have the truck at the Progress. Awesome. Check out all these riders. Now, some of these folks are dancers, and they also attend the Cowboy Church School, the Academy. Check it out. And they are going to do an awesome salute to our armed forces in just a little while at the park around 11 o'clock. You're going to see these riders and their horses. Again, don't forget your horses answered the call to serve. Many horses have gone to battle on our behalf. Okay, we've also got the Bent Tree Saddle Club. Awesome work with the Bent Tree Saddle Club. Love to see them coming through. They do an excellent job every year of bringing up the rear. But we sure do appreciate it. Don't they look great? Don't they look great? Thank you so much for taking care of our horses. Thank you so much for cleaning up after your horses. And my mom will take whatever you clean up off the street. Yeah, she loves it for her garden. Yes, look at that baby. That baby's celebrating its first little birthday. It was born this year, I assume. 6 weeks old, our little baby horse. All right. Thank you, Bent Tree Saddle Club. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I believe when we see the horses, that's the end of our parade. John Adams saw it 240 years ago. He said, we will launch